Hey everybody, Jake here from Bearded Gear. I have an unboxing to do today. I actually just got this out of the shipping box because I didn't know from the outside what this was. I thought it was a random, just package my wife ordered, so I opened it up and come to find out it was a knife that I ordered. So I've got this to open, and I actually already ordered an accessory for it as well. But I have never owned a Hogue knife yet. Yeah, I haven't owned a single one, but I've been intrigued by them for a while. I like that they're US made. I've used some of their gun parts before. Even my Sig Sauer P226, which I've done a review on, the grips on that Sig Sauer are Hogue G-mascus G10 grips, which I think is really cool. And yeah, I've just been wanting to experience one for a while, and this has been the model that I've been most interested in ever since it came out. I think about 6 months ago, maybe even a few months more than that, but it came onto my radar not that long ago, and I've just wanted to try one out. So over Memorial Day weekend, my buddy Gerald, Outpost 76 on YouTube and on Instagram, he pointed me in the direction of a site that had these on sale. So I was able to get it for less than they typically go for, and with a pocket clip that, spoiler alert, is in the in that yellow bag pouch. I was able to get the knife and the clip for less than the knife normally costs, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and bust into it. I'll show you guys exactly what it is. And yeah, most of the people that I've seen review these have been very positive about them, and they've been an intriguing model to me for a while, so I'm excited to finally get my hands on one. As you can see from this tiny little Hogue pouch, it's not a very big knife. Comes with a sticker and looks like just kind of a product information pamphlet. But yeah, this is a tiny little guy. Let's see what we're working with here. Oh, very cool. So this little guy is the OD Green Wharncliffe version of the Deca. And as you can see, it's got this really cool compound grind Wharncliffe blade. It's an Elishewitz design. Alan Elishewitz, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. He's the designer of one knife that I've owned for as long as pretty much any other knife in my collection, the Benchmade Sentinel from a long time ago. And yeah, I'm excited to... So right out of the box, this thing isn't drop shutty per se, but it feels really well dialed. The ergos and the fit on my hand are actually better than I was expecting them to be. Outpost 76, Gerald, my friend, actually had one of these that he reprofiled the handle on, and he removed this hump and he made it much more neutral, and then he just ordered a second one. I'm not positive what his plans are with the second one as well, but I was worried since he took the hump out of that it was going to be obtrusive for me as well, and it's not. That actually feels really good. I don't mind that hump one bit, at least just on the first grip. But yeah, this is the OD Green G-mascus. I'm gonna have to hold it up side by side with my Sig P226 because it should, in theory, basically match, because that gun has Hogue G-mascus OD Green grips on it. So it'll be really cool if this goes side by side with it and kind of makes it a set, if you will. But yeah, so as you can see, it's got this clip on it, which aesthetically doesn't bother me at all. I do prefer deep carry clips, and I got this knife, frankly, because I think many people have already said it and compared it before, but in my head, this knife deserves to be compared to knives like the Benchmade Bug Out and Bail Out. And so I have both of those knives. I'll be kind of putting this side by side with them and seeing how it stacks up. It's different in a variety of ways, but it's also a very similar size, profile, shape. And so I think that's going to be a fun little comparison to do. But in order to make it more fair, Benchmade makes their mini deep carry clip, which I love. And so I wanted to get a deep carry clip for this one because I feel like a knife this size and profile should also be deep carry, just in the application I see it being used in. So let me open up this clip and show you what I got. This is a clip from MXG Gear, and I'm pretty sure Slicey Dicey was the first one who made the discovery that this clip works on the Deca, because they don't make a Deca clip. So, let's see what we got. Sweet. Yeah, this is the MXG gear clip for the Zero Tolerance 0450 and 0456, but supposedly it will fit on here. So I went with the bronze. I thought that would be kind of cool. We'll see how it looks. I'll do an installation video here in a little bit, but yeah, I think the bronze is going to kind of offset in a cool way with the OD Green, and I'm really excited to start having this in pocket, carrying it, using it a little bit. It's basically an axis lock. I'm pretty sure they call it an able lock there at Hogue, and supposedly the only real difference structurally is that they use springs manufactured by Wolf, I think, or they call them Wolf springs instead of the Omega springs that Benchmade uses. And from what I'm told, they should be a little bit stronger, be a little bit longer lasting. So we'll see if that's true. I've never had an Omega spring fail on me, frankly, but it feels like an axis lock to me. So very cool. I dig this right out of the box. I'll be doing a proper first impressions and also a clip installation video. So I'll probably do that first impressions once the clip is on it, because that's the way I'm going to be carrying it. And so I'll have it in pocket for a little bit, and then there will be a first impressions coming, and ultimately a full review. Probably a comparison between this and, I think the more fair fight will likely be the bailout, because the bailout's in 3V, which is an upgrade over the S30V, and just like the overall ruggedness between that knife compared to the bug out and this one, I feel like they're more, at least in my like philosophy of use, they're a more direct comparison than this would be to the bug out, although the bug out and the bailout are very similar, as you are well aware. What would really be interesting is the 20CV G10 limited edition bug out that they did, which I don't have one of those, and I'm not going to buy one because they're now more expensive than I think they ought to be. But this would be a much more fair fight, being G10 20CV. So we'll see. Anyways, this is exciting for me. I've been really looking forward to experiencing this knife, and just really curious about it for a long time. So I'm glad it's finally here, and I can start seeing what all the fuss is about. And yeah, thanks for checking it out with me. This is the Hogue Deka, and there's plenty more to come on it.